Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Tin Tuesday.
Hello, everyone.
Actually starting roughly on time today, which is a nice change. Right, first game this evening, we've got Tin Squadron versus Firestorm.
Yeah, and it's Phil Pond, who's come on over and has gone into the gauntlet, and we've thrown Sam under the bus. So it's good. It's going to be interesting. They're both, as you can probably see, for the regular viewers amongst you and people interested in our event, they are both flying Balance of the Force lists. And we've gone with each of them has actually gone with both sides of the kind of lists that we're actually going to see, I believe. If that makes sense to anyone, apart from me.
No, I know what you mean. Basically, we're limiting the amount of high and low initiatives you can have. So Sam's gone around that by just taking middle initiatives, and Phil's gone around that by taking too high and too low.
And it's going to be interesting to see what kind of archetype appears to do better here. I think it's going to be interesting because obviously Phil's got the ace matchup and he's also got the blocking game, whereas Sam's got the efficiency around the mid-level. So
I'm just going to go and berate Sam because he's made both his things yellow.
That's pretty helpful.
And he should know better.
Oh, he's deleted it now.
Yeah, but I still want to berate him.
Go for it. So yeah, how is everyone else? Anyone who's watching, if you want to join us on the chat. Let us know what's going on, what your thoughts are on all the big reveals that happened last week. Obviously, there was the 3 articles on the 3 different sets: Scum, the Imperial, and the Rebel. And it's just I'm excited for most of them, to be honest.
I was a little sad they didn't spoil any tie upgrades in the Imperial pack, but I suppose that's just because I play V-Wings that can take them.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a great deal for the other factions in those packs.
Well, no, but I was just hoping for, maybe one new, tie-specific upgrade.
Yeah, that would be fair.
Considering you're getting defenders you're getting defenders and interceptors, there'd be an easy way to put one in there and...
Yeah, that's true.
Restrictions tie 3 agility.
Yeah.
Would open it up to the V-Wing as well.
That's true.
Now, we did promise our viewers last week that we would give a quick update on how the Tins did at Omega on Saturday. Badly. And I think we'll leave it there.
Yeah, it wasn't a great weekend for the Tins. That's true.
It was not a good weekend. Right, should we do a quick rundown of the lists?
Yeah, you can take Sam's.
Okay. So Sam's got General Grievous. So Grievous basically gets re-rolls when he's attacking and he's not in the Defender's arc. And he's got Soulless One, which basically allows him to have defensive re-rolls when he's being attacked but the attacker is not in his arc. So, re-rolls galore. He's got DBS 404, which allows whose talent, should I say, allows him to attack at range 0 and also gives him a extra dice at range 0 and range 1. At the penalty that if it hits, he takes a crit. Looks like they're off. He's also put ion torpedoes on that and probe droids, which will basically give him a 4 attack at any range. And then he's got 2 Alderaan oppressors, which, after they perform a side slip or a barrel roll, if they're stressed, they can gain a calculate. He's put afterburners on them, because he's a madman. Thermal detonators and cluster missiles. So going for the bonus attacks, because obviously they get free rerolls for locks that are on the defender, but aren't allowed to spend the locks. That is
an interesting list. he did a count of how many charges he's got. Is it 24? I think.
I believe it's 24 charges. Yes, go for some
We'll
sort of
try and keep
Xing
on top of
record.
that. But yeah, I don't even think I have 24 charge tokens. But it's an interesting list, definitely. And then you got Phil. I feel we should get into it. Do we have voting live, actually, by the way?
Oh, we do. Right. So,
vote.
No. For our regular viewers, we don't have voting now. We have betting. But I'll need to make it live before they get into it.
So while you do that, I will go through Phil's list quickly.
Yep.
So Phil has Major Von Reg with Daredevil. And then he's got Kylo Ren with Extreme Maneuvers and Advanced Optics. Phil seems to have set Von Reg up on a weird angle as well, I think, unless that's maybe just the view. But he's gone with the 2 aces, and then he's got Reavers, who is a very efficient Initiative 1, and an Epsilon Squadron Cadet. So he's gone with the high and the low style, and it's a very simple list, but I think it's going to be effective. We will see. But yeah, so I'm just going to go and bet.
Right, yeah. So we've set up betting. What we're going to do is, before the first stream of each month, we are going to reset all of the loyalty points. And then throughout the month, you guys can bet on who you think will win each match. And at the end of the month, whoever's got the most points, we will send a couple of alt art cards to each month, basically, as a little prize, just for a bit of fun while we're doing it, and then we'll reset the points again.
Is it live? Because it's not saying that it's registering the bets.
Well, I've got 2 bets come up, so yeah, it's probably because I've just got the settings so it doesn't come up with each one.
Okay.
Bets are coming through. Let me see if I can...
Is there a way of getting on the screen of how the bets are going?
I'm looking...
This is our first time this evening doing all this betting, so enjoy your gambling.
I mean, I've got 3 bets so far.
So how do we feel on... Oh. Okay, so they're off on round 2.
It appears everyone who's betting for the right is coming through, but not the people who are betting on left.
It's just because no one's betting on the left.
Well, okay, that might be why.
I think there was. I think Civ Taker Tim, hi, shout out to Civ Takers, that he has bet on the left. Okay, so it looks like the 2 Epsilons have just kind of meandered forward a bit. Oh, the under one is going quick. And burning and afterburners. Interesting. Wants to get in the fight. Love it. I'm guessing he's going to go for a lock. Oh, I like the way Sam uses his dials next to the ships. It's very much like real life.
John, you've got to do it the other way round. It's exclamation mark bet left all. There you go. Just as I say that, it pops up. But it has to keep an eye on it and see if they pop up.
Yellow's burning an afterburner as well.
Sam is going for it.
Yeah, he's getting in there quick.
Why?
And who is he going to lock?
Why is that?
Oh, I think he's locking Kylo as well. No, actually, no, it doesn't need to because he's an under him. Does he want to have a reroll? Or do you need the target lock to be able to use the munitions? You do, don't you? Yes. GBS is racing up the middle. Measuring for a lock. From the Dark One probe droid. And he's taking it on Reavers.
Okay, so that's weird. So the only left bet that's coming up is the one that the Tin Squadron stream's just done, and I can't work out why.
Hashtag rigged.
Well, I mean, if you look at the message I typed is literally identical to the one that John's typed above me in the chat. The rights are coming through fine.
I feel Sam may regret his choices on locking Kylo now, because he can't use any of those cluster missiles against the Epsilon. But then I suppose it sets the locks up for later on. It's a threatening piece now. But he hasn't got any rerolls on his normal attacks.
Yeah, we've just had another one through for the left, so yeah.
And Von Reg bumps. Kylie's got no shot. Does DBS have a shot? Ah, no. There you go. Von Reg's going to go for the Dark Droid. You always forget about it because it never actually comes up on the target mark. I do anyway. Do you, Sean?
Forget about what?
Shooting in the probe droids.
Oh
and things
yeah,
like
all the time, all the time.
One evades, so it's fine. Kylie does have a shot as well, so Kylie's going to go for it.
Stuart, other way around. Exclamation mark bet, right, then all.
Kylo isn't interested.
Right, I'm going to get rid of the logo so we can actually see the dice rolling. And I will probably close the bets in a minute and have a look.
Yeah, shots are about to be fired into the...
So I will close the betting. It's 66% of people think that the First Order is going to be triumphant.
Interesting. Well, he's popping an ion. Ion into... I believe that is Revis, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, I'd say that's a fairly strong chance to be an ion by there.
I mean, do you...
It's done the lock, don't you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
He's taking a damage, potentially.
Damage and an ion.
Oh, that's rough.
So that is one on Rivers.
Hang on. Yeah, sorry, no, because it was torpedo. That's why it's only 4. Got it. Yep, that's fine. Revis is ioned. Yeah, makes sense. Going to yellow. Good hits.
I'm not sure, Stuart. I don't think so, but I will have a look into if I can get it to copy it up and stuff, and we'll do one for the second stream tonight as well. It might be that you don't have any points yet because they have all been reset, so you'll have to watch for 5 minutes, I think, before it dishes out the first points. I was looking into a way that we could reset it so everyone has 100, but as far as I can tell, that means going through each individual person doing it, and there were like 8 pages of it. Can you bet on yourself? Yeah, why not?
Okay, so what shots were these again? Sorry, I missed.
So did I, but there looked like many evades there.
It didn't look like anything's happening. Kylo spent some force, and now he's got his force back. Fine. Everyone's safe. No one's took damage, bar Revis, who's ioned. There we go. So, yeah, I think Revis being ioned could be a problem. Could cause some bumps. Because he's going to be in a position that normally the TIE Fighter would never have been in. He's not going to be close enough for a 3-bank from 404, though, is he? 3-bank, like, smash into, because he hasn't got afterburners.
No, he hasn't got afterburners. But 3-banks still probably going to get you range 1?
It's still probably going to be the right call, isn't it?
I think so. You just...
Does Grievous 1-bank? Or do you chew hard and try and come in around the back of the others?
Yeah, I was just wondering about the too hard.
Does he come out instead of hitting them in the face? Yellow's in a bit of a tricky spot. Although you could just go 1 or 2 forward. It's fine. It's got 180-degree arc. However you want to get the munitions off, that's the only thing.
Oh, I hate 180-degree arcs.
Yeah, it's an interesting game here. Not sure who's really got the advantage at the moment. No one, really, I feel. Very much go in this next turn.
I think it's going to depend on this turn. If Sam can
And
get
we're off.
in, if Sam can get in there, it's going to go well for him. But
Well, Revis. Oh, I didn't see that one coming. Maybe he was going to do a focus, I reckon. Fooled it. One hard. Yeah, that makes sense.
you're covering it off, aren't you? And Tim says that Sam has the advantage as Pond failed to kill the probe droids.
That's true. You couldn't even kill a probe droid. How's he going to kill a ship?
But to be fair, they're 3 agility, aren't they?
Yeah, but only one hull. All you have to do is hit it.
I know how hard that is, though.
Simple. Yeah. Okay, and then off goes Sam with the Ondrons. He's allowed to land on his own things, isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely fine.
Yeah, I thought as much. Okay, so he's moved the lock. Seems sensible. Still moving the lock. Yeah, I bet he wishes he just locked over there in the first place.
Well, because he can cluster missile, can't he?
Yeah, he can. Oh, DBS did not go that fast. But is he now on the rock? Is that what that was?
Yeah, he's got struts. So
yeah, he's fine. Okay.
I still think that's probably just about range 1 looking at it. And it was the 1 bank from Grievous.
Yeah.
Do you boost in for a focus? No, it's just taking it. Right, so what are Kylo and Von Reg doing then?
Yeah, they're in a bit of a tricky place. Unless they... You don't really want to be flying into all that. So I reckon they're going to take a hard left. No, Phil's going for it. Phil wants it. He wants the joust for Kylo.
Interesting.
Did not see that one coming. Von Reg, I feel, will get out of there.
Clusters are 1 to 2, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, I can see Sam clustering with both.
Into Kylo.
Well, into the cadet and then taking the bonus attack into Kylo.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because you've got to do it on the one you've got the lock on first, haven't you? So that's...
Yeah, that's what I mean, yeah. Sorry, I meant the bonus attack was going into Kylo.
I bet he's regretting moving the locks, though.
Oh, instead of just going for Kylo first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although, to be fair, I think that's moved Kylo out of the front arc of yellow, certainly.
Yeah, he's out the front arc of yellow. And he's popped a pulse there for the extreme maneuvers boost. And obviously the cadet there hasn't got a focus token either.
No.
So, yeah. Von Reg's going for it as well. I didn't see this much aggression from Von Reg, especially.
No, I expected...
And a deplete?
Probably the right call. Both range 3, so...
Yeah.
Don't think it really makes a difference.
He's going into yellow. Phil's going to have to be spreading his shots around though. Sam's got a real chance for actually getting rid of some ships and doing some good damage.
I think Sam will be happy if he can kill the cadet and plink a damage off somewhere else.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, so Kylo into 404.
This is potentially going to hurt.
Yeah, it is.
Kylo's woke up now. So, yeah, this could be the end of 404.
No.
No. Well, if it's range 1 in a minute, he might take his own damage. So I'm looking ahead. It might have been the end of him.
So that's 2 and a crit through.
Which is stunned pilot.
Stunned pilot.
Interesting. So now it's Sam.
So I'm guessing he checks 404. Okay. I probably would have looked
Grievous
at.
first.
I probably would have looked at 404 first.
Grievous into Reverse.
Because I think if you did 404 of. Oh, he does have him in arc though. So no rerolls.
Yep. But that did confirm that it's range 1 for 404.
Is that a hit or a blank? Yeah, it's a hit.
It's a crit. It's a crit hit and an eye. And that is a mixed bag. So there's a crit, Bruce. That's Reverse half pointed. And the crit is a
blinded. Yeah.
Was blinded.
Blinded.
So there we go. Now it's 404. Going for the big hit.
Bet he's glad he took a target lock.
Yeah.
Ooh,
it's a bit better.
Ooh.
That's a dead Reverse.
Right, that's a dead Reverse. Sam is going to take a crit as well onto 404.
And the crit was Console Fire.
Console Fire.
Which won't obviously work until next turn, if he's still here. There's a strong chance Yellow will finish him off if Yellow's still leave.
If Yellow's still around.
Okay, so here comes a cluster missile.
Yeah, it's got to be, isn't it? Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you get 2 rerolls from the locks anyway.
Yep. You might as well reroll 2 of them.
Nice.
Oh, this is some savage dice from Sam. He's doing well here. And yeah, that's a half point.
Shield and the crit goes through. What did it? The crit went through, didn't it?
Should do.
Yeah. Unless I've missed something.
There it is. And then he's spending his charge to a bonus attack.
What's the crit on the?
The crit is
stabilizer.
Stabilizer. That's not great.
Oh, that's a nice bonus attack though.
Yeah, that's not.
Who was that? Was that onto Kylo? I take it.
It's onto Kylo.
Who spends his focus?
Spends his focus. Okay. Yellow then.
Oh, has he got Kylo in the front arc? I think he has. I think he, yeah, because he's doing a cluster missile, so he must. I think he plinks Kylo just on that back corner.
That'll do it. He did spend a charge. A reroll one. Oh, this is savage. This is absolutely brutal.
Ooh, is that
That's 3 of 8. That's triple of 8. So he's actually okay. Bill's had a bit of luck come his way. His greens have been cold.
Right, is Sam not checking for... Yeah, there you go. So I think he's going to check for front art now to check Kylo's in. Oh, maybe not. Thought he had an odd blue line. Surprised he didn't just do the primary then.
Yeah, although I don't know. Maybe because he could. Maybe he thought he might have been.
Is the overlay collect for 404? Yeah, I believe he's on one health. He's taken 4.
Yeah.
Lives to fight another day.
Yeah. That was That was a fairly brutal round.
Right.
So Sam is up in points.
So you know the Epsilon's going straight. Well, I mean, you'd expect it to go straight.
More than likely.
With 2 health left, so...
But to be honest, there's no real way you can go straight and land without either getting stressed.
I mean, do you try 3 straight and hope that jumps Kylo but lands before...
Land in the gap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's your only choice, really, isn't it?
2 straight will get you in there. You won't get a base. You won't get a base between Kylo and the yellow. So a 2 or 3 will land you in the gap. It's just going to leave you there with no actions, and both Onderons are going to be staring at you.
Yeah.
What does 404 do?
I think 404 just tries to get a...
How do they get off the debris? What do they have to do? They have to go straight, don't they?
They have to get... Yeah, but he could just twiddle. That's the thing. I think it just turns 90 degrees to the left.
And hope he doesn't get stopped doing that with the block if he does end up touching yellow.
But I'd still argue, that Kylo's not gonna. It's very unlikely Kylo's going to be shooting at you this turn.
Yeah, no, Kylo's going to be on the reposition eventually.
If he gets blocked by the Epsilon, he's not likely to get shot by the Epsilon. So it's only Von Reg he's got to worry about.
I have a feeling Kylo and Von Reg are probably both gunning to try and get behind the Onderons.
Yeah.
Which is easier said than done. Yeah, it's interesting. Well, yeah, and then where do the Onderons go? Are they what way are their foils? They're inactive, so that means they can't do the side slipping, can they? Side slipping would have been nice from them now as well. Oh, takes the damage. Interesting.
That's I mean, sometimes it pays off.
Yeah. Maybe he's going for the block on Grievous here.
Thing is, if Sam's done a rotate, if he's still got him in arc, that's going to be a range 1 shot. So, Sam's struts, no, they're not open, are they? So there you go. Is that him flipping them now for the open? Oh, he's doing a barrel roll. Takes a stress on the calculate.
Yep. Did he flip his token?
No, still looks like they're
normal way up, aren't they?
Normal. They're active and inactive. I could never remember which one does which.
Yeah, well, it's inactive. They can do the straights. Reduce difficulty.
Yeah, there you go. 404 does the twist.
But it should still have the...
And repaired, I'm guessing the console fire.
Yeah, it makes sense. Although if he did blow up from his own console fire, he could still shoot.
Yeah.
But why take the risk, I suppose? Although he's still going to take a damage anyway, isn't he?
If he hits, yeah. But
yeah.
I'd argue it's probably worth it at this point.
I'll be of the mindset if you're going to take damage from a hit anyway, which is what you want. You're going to want the mod to make sure that you've got it.
Yeah. Well.
So that would have been my. We'll see. We'll see who called right. Kylo's gone to a place that makes no sense. Like, it's just the crazy things that I can do. That's a good block there.
Yeah, that's nice because it's going to get the range 1 from yellow.
Yeah,
he's not getting shot this round. Oh no.
Well,
it depends. If he can initiative kill the Epsilon.
Oh, Kylo's just out, and the Epsilon did
is he
get
just out? Was he just?
Grievous.
No, he's just in.
Oh no, he's just in.
Yeah, range 3.
Yep.
Right, so Sam is getting shot.
Yep. I'm interested to why Sam didn't do the repulsor list that time. So I feel next time he's going to want them.
Yeah, I'm a little... Well, unless he wants to hard in, is the thing. Because Red would have to go and face the board edge. Yeah, you spent the calculate, don't you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Nice. So,
it's a Grievous.
Gets
with 2 rerolls. Oh, that was a good block. Could have been 3 hits there.
I mean,
that was rough. That's ridiculous. That's a couple of times he's had that now. That's not likely to happen that often, I don't think. But...
I mean, you say that, but you know how often it happens to me and my Jedi, so...
Roll better.
No, see, I'm surprised he's...
Oh, is he going to go for the Isle?
Oh, he could...
No, he hasn't got a lot.
I'm surprised I'm surprised he's doing that. I would have probably shot Von Reg and...
that's a good roll.
That's
a good roll.
Why has he got 4? Oh, is he going into Grievous? Into Von Reg?
Yeah, no, he's going into the yellow one.
I thought he was. So why has the yellow one got 4? There we go. Second bite. Same roll.
And still nice.
So still takes a crit.
Still takes a crit.
That means Sam takes a crit as well.
Doesn't mean Sam takes a crit. Sam dies as well. He's done his work.
Yeah, I don't see. I think where they are personally, I probably would have gone into Von Reg. And... was that the entire deck, was it?
It was, yeah.
It's not that bad. Yeah, I guess Sam's called it.
Yeah, it's the traditional Firestorm cheating on stream.
I believe 404's ability is a must at range 1 and 0. But the easy way to check.
Yeah, you must. It is a must.
Do that. Yeah, must.
Okay, so we've got a range 1 from yellow into Von Reg. With 1. And a calculator. 2. Hit.
That's the shield.
That's another shield. That's half points. Sam does just get Kylo then. Might as well take it.
I believe Kylo has no mods.
All of the greens. Yeah, he's fine. Okay, well, I definitely bet on the wrong horse. Although the aces are still in it, so...
So the aces are in a good position now. I think because Sam, at least on yellow, didn't open his stabilizer. Red probably wants...
That's weird.
Red wants to do a... Well, I mean, Red could have just gone to its right, facing up towards Phil, and then harded on the next turn. But...
Do you bug out with both of them now? Do you just go straight and then flip your things and then...
Maybe.
Because they can do 5s, can't they?
They can do 5s. They're white, and also red is stress.
They're stress. So
red could
you could do a 4.
Yeah, that's white as well. Red could do a 3.
And not with them flipped this way round. Straight maneuvers, you reduce the difficulty.
Yeah, I thought they had a red 4 and 5.
Oh, is it red?
Yeah, I believe they have. I believe they have blue 1, 2s, a white 3, and red 4 and 5. Normal.
And
hey, that's a good point, actually.
And just pointed out.
Yeah, the bombs. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
And that's actually quite. If he drops 4 thermals,
he's definitely going to drop a sea of bombs there.
Yeah, if he drops all 4, that's a widespread. Von Reg's gonna have to try and dodge. Although this will be where he one hards and. But do you drop all 4? Probably. I think.
Yeah, I would.
See who you catch.
I would. It leaves a bigger net. Reduces the options. Phil might have forgotten about it, like we did. He might not have. But yeah, there's quite a lot of bombs going on here. And that should blow up his... Unless Sam moves it, that'll blow up his probe droid, wouldn't it? Potentially.
Yeah, they... Yeah, quite possibly. Oh. Santa gets out of there. Come on, flip them.
He names these as well, doesn't he?
Does he?
He names his probe droids, doesn't he? Normally?
Oh, yeah, no, there's a reason for that. They're, I can't remember what they are off the top of my head. I want to say...
And there you go, there's the 4 straight. What'll be called?
He,
Is he going to flip his foils?
Apparently not. No, yellows look...
no, not.
The reason he names them is because last Christmas I bought him the light up probe droids that you can add, the LED ones.
Right, okay.
I'm trying to think is it MacArthur Art or Netsy?
Oh, that's not a great place to be for Kylo.
No.
That's unfortunate. Landing on the asteroid. On the debris even.
Taking 2 thermals as well.
Yeah. No extra damage though. Or any damage. But yeah, 2 thermals definitely going to happen. Does Von Reg get out of it? Maybe. With a barrel roll and a boost, I suppose. Or boosting a barrel roll.
You've got to, haven't you?
Yeah, you have to barrel roll first.
Yeah, you have to barrel roll first. A barrel roll boost to the left, I think, gets you. You might take 1.
You might have 1.
But 1's better than 4.
Yeah, definitely. Take it to bleed. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, so he's dodged that one.
Dodge 1.
Yeah.
Gets another. What happens?
Nope.
Nothing. Nothing's fine. Same problem with these files. Pay all these points and then
Grievous takes that one.
Funny. Grievous doesn't do anything.
Oh, they both dodged that.
So, yeah, nice. So far, 3 thermals, no results.
John, thanks for the subscribe. Has Sam rolled for the probe droids? I'm not sure he has.
Was the probe droid in?
Yeah, oh yeah, it was definitely in.
Okay. Do you want to go into that?
Yeah.
I can tell him.
No, that's fine.
I'll tell him. You carry on.
Hang on.
Okay, so we got shooting here. Kylo's going into Grievous, I believe it is.
Yeah, I think Von Reg's shooting at the probe droid.
Oh, all that. That'll work. Yeah, thermals hit the grenades, don't they?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, sounds low dice. Nothing happened.
Yeah. John's upset because he's just subscribed and there wasn't a picture of you. I'm sorry, I haven't got it set. I've only got it set up for the follows at the moment.
Sorry, John.
I promise I'll get it changed before next month.
Can you get it so that you can spend some points and then have me come up on the screen or something ridiculous?
I probably could, yes.
I'm sure people will demand that as well.
Okay, I'm sure we can.
And
What?
hello, Ryan.
I could do all of us and then set different points values.
Yes, that's amazing.
Ryan won't be very expensive. Can you get your money back? Yeah. Amazon returns department.
Yeah, you can go down the tin mine and find it.
Come and join the rest of us down the mines. I believe that's Kylo taking 2 there.
Yeah, it's not looking great. Bill is up against it here, but he's having to push now. Hey, Ryan, look how effective Grievous can be when he's not ironed. Thanks, Tim. We must have missed that as well. Sorry, professional streaming here. Grievous did lose his shields as well, Sean.
Oh, I've got that. Thank you very much.
And looks like we're back to dials. So I do believe still that it is Sam in the driving seat still.
Yeah.
Although if Grievous dies too quick,
well, this is
then
it, isn't it?
I don't feel good for the Androns, and because they haven't flipped their foils,
they are
still not going to be able to turn around.
No,
which they need to be doing this turn. I feel.
So you've got to assume Kylo's going to do a blue maneuver, or he's going to end up double stressed.
Yeah.
Do you just?
But he's already done. Oh no, because he cleared one game bomb, didn't he?
Yeah. Do you just take the shot from Von Reg? Do you do a sloop with Grievous? You'll get rerolls on your defense with Von Reg shooting at you, and then if you survive, you take the shot onto Kylo, or possibly block Kylo.
Maybe. Or do you just YOLO over and go for Von Reg? Just go straight. I'd be tempted just to go straight, jump to the other side of Kylo and go and try and nail Von Reg.
Just go over the debris field and.
Yeah, but he's chosen to do neither.
I think
gone for the hard one.
Takes the target lock because it gives the rerolls to the frisbees.
Of course, yes.
So I'm guessing he's trying for the block on Kylo, which, all right, fair.
He didn't get it. But both frisbees now have many rerolls on Kylo.
And that's was that a white maneuver or a blue? I can't see.
No, it's 2 blue.
2 blue.
It's a 2 blue, but he's still stressed because it went.
I don't know the silencer dial off by heart. I can't see the maneuver because it's behind the overlay.
And Von Reg went white 3 hard.
Yeah. So he's still got a deplete, I think, from a previous turn. And now a strain as well. But he's getting shots, which is what Phil needs.
He's going to work out he's going to lock. Oh no, he took a focus. So who's he going to shoot?
I mean, yeah, you shoot Grievous, don't you? Yes, he gets the rerolls, but it's still 2 defense dice.
It's where your biggest threat is.
With no mods. Oh, nice.
Oh, that's a good roll. If any, that was Sunnybound there. Grievous isn't that interested.
Still takes one.
Maybe a little bit. Yeah, it takes a crit. No impervium, so no ship crits ditching.
What's it? No, too fast.
Too fast. Hang on. That's fine. I got it.
Blinded
pilot. Everyone's getting blind tonight.
That is not something Grievous wants.
No, that's not great. So yellow into Kylo. I'm not expecting a lot here. Okay. 3 rerolls. Yeah, hit crit. No, Kylo. What's he doing? That's a shield.
He's lost
Oh
his
no, he's lost the
shields,
shield.
so it's the crit
That's a
through.
crit. That's a crit.
It's the
Wow.
thing. Those frisbees with their rerolls on the locks, they
Fairly reliably.
yeah, well, that's
two
it.
dice,
Yeah,
aren't they?
they're quite. It's two. It's like the A wings with advanced optics. It's two. It's two. It's two. And a loose stabilizer to boot.
If you can move it over, he's put it on the wrong chip. And Kylie's not interested in the second shot. So, yeah. Did Sam flip any of his foils again? No.
Yes, he has. It looks like Reds has flipped.
Oh, yeah, Red's a flip.
Yellow.
Yellow's not.
No, but I expect Yellow wants to do a hard turn to the right.
You could do a one hard, I suppose, couldn't you? If you didn't
Yeah.
want to land on the debris. Yeah. And Yellow and Red would do he's stressed now, isn't he? So a hard two. Hard two, it should be blue, swinging out to its left, whichever way that does it on the dial.
Or yeah, either the hearts. Will I look up there?
You want to swing into basically behind where Yellow is now.
Yeah, so I could do a hard. Yeah, hard two is the only blue, which is
Yeah,
pretty much.
that makes sense to me. It's yeah, Kylo though. Do you eat a damage, or do you?
That's a tough shout. I think. But yeah, because you're stressed, so you're either going.
Do you go two straight, clear it, and then boost?
Yeah, I think it's
come back in.
But then Grievous can easily counteract that.
Yeah, you can quite clearly be behind you, can't you?
Oh my god! Has someone actually remembered Von Reg's ability?
Yes, Von Reg's ability triggers, but I feel that Red is going to be doing a blue thing. If he's not, he should be. Oh, he did do the two. And flipped back. And flipped that one's repulsives. Doesn't get stressed though. Doesn't get damaged. Oh, that's a weird move. Because he couldn't do that, could it?
What did he do?
He did a turn.
Why can't he?
But he was flipped, so it has to go the other way.
Yeah, he's got a side slip.
Did his dial not do it?
Has he not got the option for?
That might broke on the latest mod. If you hold the fort, I'll go and ask him what's going on.
Cool. Yeah. Interesting. I'm guessing, yeah, was going for the side slip like we expected. Well, I don't think he's done it the wrong way. I don't think it's giving him the option to do a side slip. Obviously, TTS got updated yesterday. What's he pinging? Let's see what that. I'll just pause their clock while they sort this out. We'll pause ours. And see if we can't remember the command for a side slip. I think they're just trying to spawn a new dial and see if it. Yeah, I think they're going to delete the ship and Restore.
Okay, so what's going on is the fancy cards broke the ships and their dials.
Is this the fancy card you gave him?
No, he's got his own. He's got the new latest version of them. And then what he did then was he spawned a different dial in.
Yeah.
With a different, because they broke the ships.
So I take it he was trying to sideslip.
He was trying to sideslip. He brought in new ships, but he didn't bring in the cards. So as far as the dial was concerned, he didn't have the card. So he's now just had to spawn a new ship with the repulsor lift card. So then the dial knows it's got it.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, I got you.
So because the dial didn't know he had it, so that's why I wouldn't even give him the option.
I will set their clock off again.
And we're off. So Grievous is cleared as blinded.
Cleared as blinded. Okie dokie.
Okay, so yeah, that happened.
Yeah, but even a boost here is. Do you barrel roll? Yeah.
Yes, you get out of Grievous' start.
I mean, I wonder where he's going next. Ooh. Nice bump. Oh, and Sam's
sad,
Sam's beautifully set up his stabilizers this turn on yellow, so that he can sideslip on the next turn. You come in straight with red.
Yeah, it's not looking great. Kylo did at least clear his loose stabilizer. Who has the lock on Vonreg? An Onderon. So.
Well, there's 3 locks. So...
The red one has the lock on Kylo.
Okay.
So yellow's shooting into Kylo.
Because there's 3 locks on the table. Oh, yeah, it's Grievous, of course. Yeah, cool. So
that's a strong roll.
That's a.
That's a dead Kylo.
That is a dead Kylo.
Oh wow. I just asked Phil. I was like, "How are you doing, Phil?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah." It's been a bit cold just now. He's like, "Yeah." Yeah, that's rough. And then I suppose, Sam's going to pop his other charge, isn't he? And he's going to, link that into Vonreg. He would. Oh, this munition list is horrible. Vonreg needs everything. Vonreg's out. That's game. That's all she wrote, folks.
Ouch.
I think. No, Vonreg hadn't taken. Vonreg hadn't.
Is that a fuel leak on Vonreg?
It is, yeah. Kind of ineffective.
The irrelevant one.
Now, why didn't he? Oh, because the missiles aren't range 3, are they?
No, 1 to 2. But
oh, he's dead though.
That's
all she wrote. Got no lock. They got no focus, so it takes a hit. Yeah, I believe that's it, folks. Well, thanks for watching. Yeah, that's a fairly savage little list there that Sam's come up with.
Yeah, that's annoying because I got the feeling I'm going to be playing against it a few times in the next couple of weeks.
So, in this battle, the mid initiative won the war.
I will pay out the bets.
So that was abrupt.
Hello, you're live.
Yep, that's what I was getting my swearing out before I came across.
That's it. I'll do my Davina McCall bit. Do not swear. You're live on Channel 4.
Yep. Yeah, that's why I got my swearing out before like Clover, because...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a fair few blankouts you had there. That doesn't happen.
That was something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
do you feel that was fairly representative of how your list should have gone?
Who is that aimed at? Because I think that went so much better than I thought it was going to go.
Yep.
So did most of the people in the chat.
Yeah, see, what everyone else did was we all backed Phil, and we should have learned from watching Firestorm that doesn't normally pay off.
I mean, I don't know how much it
Look,
actually.
here's the thing: unless I'm on stream for a competitive game, don't vote for me. It's just I don't win on stream apparently these days.
That was rough.
I mean, I don't know how much. I mean, obviously the dice basically won it for me, but like Phil was saying, how he wasn't expecting me to be in his face quite so quickly.
Yeah, we
yeah,
were.
you're much more aggressive than I thought. I didn't think you would be, but I think the afterburners helps you be that much more aggressive.
I almost afterburners turn 1, just to be like, I get to use this charge.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. We did wonder, Sam, why you didn't use any of your stabilizers any earlier.
I just didn't feel the need to.
I suppose you didn't need to chase, did you? You're already up. Like, yeah.
Like, there was one turn where I thought, "Ooh, I wish I had," but then in the end, it was like, "But I don't actually feel like I needed to."
No, that's fair.
Um,
That ion torpedo worked really well.
yes, it did.
Yeah. And then DBS did his job, didn't he? Like, he
Yeah.
actually managed to
I
get
mean-
all his shots off without dying.
Yeah, he got his
He
second
died
shot
with
off.
it on his own terms. The only one
he-
I was going to say on him was clearing the crit. I don't think would have helped because
You're
even if
probably
he'd rolled-
right. I was just kind of
the
high
modifier would
rolling.
have been. Yeah, that's fair.
I was vaguely hoping that Kylo would end up somewhere, and I wanted to just. I don't know. I don't actually know what to think. I was sort of vaguely hoping he'd live after that turn, but then the tie was right there, so I was like, well, okay, I choose death.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I mean, yeah. At some point, basically pointing out the only thing that died is something he killed himself on his side of the board.
I blew up my own probe droid, and DBS killed himself.
You definitely gave DBS a massive helping hand, though. You definitely did go.
Yeah.
I'll get you nearly there. You just need to
Yeah.
push yourself over that cliff.
Kylo's best roll.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you did have some utterly horrible dice.
Yes.
I can't take that away from you because that did happen.
I mean,
yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. So I was laughing the whole way through. I was having a good time. It's one of those games where you just go, "How can this go this much? Okay, no, this is how much worse this can get. Fine." You just know it's going to be one of those games.
I mean, even the thermal detonators rolls were like, no, we will not roll hits.
That was hilarious. Like, here are 4 bombs. They do absolutely nothing.
Despite hitting 3 ships.
Yep.
Yeah. And your droid.
And my droid.
Yeah,
the
which
droid
to be
died
fair,
for it.
then screwed me up because we'd rolled it, so I was rolling to hit the droid, and then of course we talked about getting the droid, sort of probe droid, getting hit by the bomb. But in my brain, I'd already rolled the attack though. So then when I did Von Reg's maneuver in my head, I'd already done the attack roll, so I cleared the deplete when I hadn't. So it was just, but it was
Yeah,
one of those
cool.
things. It's one of those things. It was a very enjoyable game, and well.
Are you going
It
to
is what it
try fire sprays next time?
Yes.
That's fair.
I go for something like, I can't find something that works. Fine, I'll try this. No, let's just go back to what works for me.
No, that
Just
works.
throw it out.
That makes
But-
sense.
I quite like this list. This list is fun. It's got fun stuff.
Stu, if you're around, get yourself in the player chat, and we can start loading ourselves up.
One thing I did feel was that the ion torpedo feels less bad to spend 4 points and throw 4 dice and get hit crit than it would to buy a proton torpedo.
No, that ion, I think, did wonders
Yeah.
in that game, and it will help you out in other games as well. Ion is good as long as you're the one dealing it. It's not good
Yeah.
if you're the one receiving it. It's one of those, I think.
I feel like
It's a hard thing
that's
to
isn't
try.
that true for most things in X-wing?
It is, but
True.
you take away literally 95% of the game when you're
Yeah.
Ion. All your decision making is gone for maneuvers, and all you can choose to do is whether you focus or not, if you even have that as an option. Like as a droid player, you literally just go 1 forward. Okay,
Yeah.
now I'm done. Yeah, that's it. So, yeah,
Well, I'll admit this game has made me think. Yep, cluster missiles was the right choice because I was thinking of taking multi-missile.
yeah, they really
just,
work.
Just because I want to find an excuse to use them.
Yeah, they really worked. I think if you're going to take as many thermal detonators, you might want to Dooku there. But
Yeah, but the 10 points is hard. It's kind of hard to just jam in somewhere.
that's both afterburners.
Yeah, but afterburners is fun.
To be fair, they got you into that engage as quick as you did.
Exactly.
They did, yeah.
So,
Right, guys. Before we move on to the second game, because those two are setting up quite fast. I believe there's a certain cup coming up.
Indeed, yes. On April 24th and 25th, we have the Firestorm Cup coming over. Sorry, we have it's over on our channel. We are looking at doing some lovely community collaborations, so kind of keep your eyes peeled here as well as on our page. We've recently, on our stream on Fridays, when Chris came over, showed off all of our prizes. So as the sign-ups are on our Facebook page, you've got the Discord information, everything's in the sign-up sheet. It'll tell you what to do. It's £15. But for your money, you're going to get 3 alternate art cards, both physical and digital, which the double-sided Ketsu is... those guys poking fun at me, so there's a Defiant on one side.
Right.
Then we have, for top 32, we have keyrings. Top 16, we have charge tokens. Top 4, you have rage rulers, and for the finalists, you have template trays and templates with a cup, a trophy as well, physical trophy that's being made. Everything is collaboration with Coggo 2 on that side of things. So it's coming up April 24th, 25th. Sign-ups are open now. As I said, collaborations will be happening in terms of streamers and all the rest of it. And we're looking at doing, hopefully quite well out of it to kind of give you guys the best event we can. We basically kind of also, we've created the event and priced it at a point where it's the kind of event we would want to play in. We hope you guys will join in for sure.
When is the date again?
Sorry, we're talking at once there, sorry.
I was going to say, when is the date again?
April 24th and 25th.
There we go. And if you've got a link to it, it might be worth putting in the chat.
Yes. Yeah, I can get that now.
Sorry, Sean.
No, it's fine. I was just going to say that I've already secured permission for my wife to play, so she can't change her mind nearer the time.
Excellent.
Right, guys. Well,
Nice.
we will be back in probably 2 or 3 minutes for the second game this evening. We've got Stuart versus Firemoon Phoenix. So stay with us, and we'll be back shortly.